Hey everybody, what's going on here? Back with a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about Lee Mondello's Summer Suns. So this is actually a recently new book. I believe it came out in 2021. I've heard good reviews about this book and I definitely wanted to give it a try. And it's a very, short novel. It's just under 400 pages. It's definitely a quick read and I want to jump right into it. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. And if you are not already and you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, show your support. I really appreciate all the love and support I have from my subscribers and my viewers. So in Summer Suns, this book had a very quick pace, very good tempo. I was really enjoying the characters throughout the story. And again, like I mentioned, it's a very short read, just under 400 pages. So this was a very quick read for me. I finished it within a day and a half. In this book, we follow Andrew, who is the protagonist throughout this story. And this story is about Andrew and his buddy Eddie. They were best of friends, closest friends you can imagine, until Eddie goes off to college in Vanderbilt to do his graduate work. So 6 months later, when Andrew was about to join Eddie down in Nashville, Eddie dies of an apparent suicide. So this has Andrew questioning a lot of things happening with Eddie's life and the 6 months that they were separated. What has happened to Eddie to form this conclusion that he has committed suicide? As Andrew is searching for the truth of Eddie's death, he is uncovering clues and mysteries filled with lies and secrets that were left behind by Eddie, who was the most trusted person that Andrew found comfort in and talking to and knowing everything about him. Summer Suns is a southern gothic story, and Lee Mondello does a very good job with the characters. Again, the fast pace and the tempo that the book goes through, it's really intriguing and it keeps me going page by page as I'm getting more interested in the climax of the story and with the following action. So Andrew works with some characters down when he goes into Tennessee to try to solve this mystery that has happened to Eddie with this apparent suicide. When Andrew is coming to realize that this is not a suicide, this seems really sketchy. Andrew seems to think that Eddie's apparent suicide is pretty messed up and kind of fucked up in a way that he wants to get down to the nitty gritty, what's going on with Eddie's past. So Andrew works with some characters along the way, and as he is working with these characters, they're trying to go piece by piece, talking to certain people at Vanderbilt, like the professors that knew Eddie, talking to Eddie's friends, his acquaintances, anyone that knew Eddie, and trying to resolve this unsolved mystery. Now, this story has a hint of supernatural-esque vibes, if you will. It is very interesting to see how Andrew and his friends work to the end. Andrew is not buying at all that Eddie's death was a suicide. And again, they're going down, trying to find the biggest clues, going back to where Eddie was living at, going through his old notebooks, his life, trying to go into his computer to find out what has happened in his life through those 6 month span that he has been away from Eddie. I give Summer Suns 4 stars. I will tell you why I gave it 4 stars. Characters are great. The pace of it was amazing. It was going page by page. The climax, I loved it. All the way down to the falling action to the ending of the story. Very, heartfelt ending. Now here's my big F on this. 4 stars because my dumbass was unaware and oblivious to this story has some very uncomfortable sexual innuendos and occurrences that occur in the book. These occurrences really aren't apparent until like the final third of the book. But I had read the synopsis on the story and the overall feeling of obviously, yes, Andrew is trying to find out what has happened to Eddie. It's a mystery crime solving with the hint of supernatural. So I'm like, shit, sign me up for it. Well, I was dumbfounded to find out when I read certain parts. I'm like, yeah, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I'm just going to leave it at that for you. But overall, Summer Suns, a great novel. Lee Mondello did a great job with it. Again, this is like a newer book that came out in 2021. So I'd highly recommend it. Again, it's a very, very quick read. And note, hint to self, make sure you fully read the synopsis of a book before you actually, start reading it, because doing something stupid like I did, I'm making sure I'm more, aware and apparent of what I'm actually reading. Thank you all for watching and coming to support my channel. Your support means the world to me. Please spread the word of my channel and make sure that you get anyone else that loves reading horror, thriller, suspense, crime, supernatural, talking about different genres, authors, you name it. Send them my way and tell them to check out Cover to Cover. Speaking of covers, I must always say, please read your book cover to cover. We'll see y'all later.